Operation Unite is a trans-Tasman operation. This is a case of the police forces throughout Australasia coming together and focusing on alcohol as an issue. Internationally, we're starting to see trends now of youth getting into binge drinking, young girls especially, becoming the intoxicated youth on the streets and placing themselves in vulnerable situations. Over the next 48 hours, so both Friday and Saturday night, I've got a number of police personnel deployed both in the Hamilton City area but also out in the provinces. This is looking at just not the bars or those that are selling alcohol to people. It's looking at the people that are driving, the conditions that they're driving in other words alcohol intoxicated. We're looking at the behaviour in the bars and making sure that the bar owners are actually policing their bars, and we're there to support them in that role.
A controlled purchase operation is where the police engage a young person, a minor under the age of 18, to go into licensed premises to see if they can make a purchase. The idea is it's a process to test the systems of the establishment to make sure they are abiding by the rules of the Sale of Liquor Act. We've visited an off licence and they've sold to the minor, and we've also visited one on licence premise and they also have sold. They will be brought before the Liquor Licensing Authority and would probably face some sort of, for the business itself, would face some sort of suspension of their trading licence for a period of time, depending, and the duty manager will also lose their manager's certificate, will be suspended for a period of time.
Fairly large city in New Zealand, and we've got a really youthful population, got a lot of university students and young people live here, and they like to come into town and have a really good time. But the downside of that is, with a young population in the city, you do have a few alcohol problems. We recognise that in the city. That's why I think it's really good that the police are now starting to take a bit closer look at the effect that alcohol is having in this particular city, and we're really, getting behind them. And as a council, this is an issue we're actually also concerned about. We've been talking a little bit about what things we can do to make the city a bit safer and make people a bit more responsible about their alcohol consumption. We want people to have a good time, but at the end of the day, they're in a community, and overindulgence in alcohol does have a downside effect in the community.